Certainly, the weather will be the number one focus for both teams, especially Sri Lanka, for whom a win would mean a huge step towards making the final again.
Majestica, Lanka tiles, fine living, redefined.
Sri Lanka will take on India in their second game of the Asia Cup Super Fours on Tuesday 12th September at the Premadasa International Cricket Stadium. Sri Lanka extended their winning streak in ODIs to 13 games with another win over Bangladesh to kick off their Super Fours. It didn't come easy, but things clicked into place at the right times during the game to keep their chances of title retention alive and keep their record of bowling out opponents in the most consecutive games, now extended to 13 matches, also going. Sadira Samaravikrama was brilliant with the bat, a well-paced 93 on a difficult pitch, giving Sri Lanka hope batting first. The bowlers then put the brakes on the Tigers, Matisha Patirana and Mahesh Theekshana shining in crunch situations. Skipper Dasun Shanaka supported Samaravikrama well with the bat and then picked up 3 crucial wickets, a much-needed performance for him. India's plans were marred by rain on Sunday, with rain spoiling a brilliant start to their encounter against Pakistan. The match is set to continue on the reserve day, which is controversially available only for this India-Pakistan encounter in the Super Fours. If they do get a game in, this would mean that they come into the match against Sri Lanka having played on 2 back-to-back days already. Certainly, the weather will be the number one focus for both teams, especially Sri Lanka, for whom a win would mean a huge step towards making the final again. The batting remains a concern, with Sadira Samaravikrama bailing Sri Lanka out of sticky situations twice already against Bangladesh. Top order runs will be the order of the day, and if the likes of Shanaka and Dhananjaya De Silva can get runs as well, that will be a bonus. India haven't really been tested so far, with a washout against Pakistan in the first round and a rain-interrupted game against the same opponents over the weekend. Sri Lanka will most likely go unchanged into this game, having seen success with his 11 so far in the tournament. Kusal Perera is fit, but once again will have to be satisfied with being on the bench. India had to leave Shreyas Iyer out of the last game due to back spasms, and it seems like he will sit this one out as well. Will they bring in an extra spinner in place of Shardul Thakur on a helpful Premadasa track? We will have to wait and see. Sri Lanka's bowling will be given the heavy task of standing up against a strong batting order, the likes of which they haven't faced of late against India. Forget bowling out the opposition, keeping them down to a total chaseable or in defence will be a huge task that will rest on the shoulders of 20-year-old Matisha Patirana and 23-year-old Mahesh Theekshana. The rain threat looms, but both teams and the broadcasters will hope that they can get a result in somehow. The pitch at Premadasa promises to be challenging too. Sri Lanka's 13-match win streak includes wins against full members Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Ireland, Zimbabwe and the West Indies. However, they have notably not faced any of the top 6 ranked sides until now. This will be the real test for them, coming up against arguably one of the favourites not only in this Asia Cup but also the World Cup to come.
Colombo, beautiful outside and inside.
Black Knight, make your mark.